Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a review slash demo of the Wet n Wild Midnight Mermaid collection. I have the entire collection here. These are just some of the products I'm going to be using today. I was one of the fortunate ones who did order a box on the first day, so I got the entire collection and it has arrived and I'm so excited. This will also be a channel update for you guys, kind of explaining where I've been and what's been going on. Yeah, I am very happy to be back. And I think that's all I have to say, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start this tutorial with a primer. I'm just going to use my Fix and Perfect primer and kind of talk to you guys about what I was talking about in the intro. So basically I'm back in school now. That's why I haven't posted for a couple days. I didn't have internet for 3 days. And I was just able to post on my phone. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I kind of explained on there that I wouldn't be able to do anything for 2 days. But now I am back and my class schedule allows me to film quite a bit. So yeah, and then I can kind of like sit back in this chair if I really want. This is all the space I have in my room, so what you see is like what I have. So if me being in between two really small things makes you uncomfortable, I apologize. But yeah, I have a really small room. That might be changing. I might be switching rooms very soon. It kind of depends. But I did want to make a video for you guys. So yeah, I am moved back in and 100 days of makeup is not over. People were asking, are you done? Are you not doing YouTube anymore? No, I'm still doing 100 days of makeup. It's just on pause. Like, this is the first day back. So I'll figure out what day I'm left on and put it down in the description of what this day is. So yeah, I will leave that all down below. But I wanted to let you guys know that the way it's gonna work is instead of posting a video every day, I'm going to do it every other day, because I've noticed that my videos are getting a little bit more attention when I post every other day rather than every day. So that is what is going to happen. But I will be posting on Instagram every day, so it's still 100 days of makeup, but it's gonna be however many days on YouTube and then 100 days on Instagram. So yeah, there will be a makeup picture of some sort. I'm not counting the day that I did like my top 10 looks so far, and I am counting the day I did a throwback. But yeah, so I'm sorry I haven't been here. It's just been crazy moving in and figuring out where all my stuff is gonna go. I had a little bit of a mental breakdown because I mean, kind of first world problems, but you know, there was some issues with housing. Like, they told me one thing and I got another. So yeah, but this room has a really big window, which is about the only positive, other than the fact that I get to myself. I don't have a roommate. Clearly, like, we would not fit in this room. But I have a really big window, so filming is gonna be awesome. I get a lot of daylight hours on this side, so that will be cool. And hopefully if I get another room, that will still be the case. I will at least have a window, I hope. And if not, I will figure it out. So yeah, the setup in the back is probably not going to change unless I move. And my camera setup seems to be working, but I am filming on my phone now, so that is different. Hopefully this is better quality. Even just looking in the viewfinder, not the viewfinder, but on the screen, it looks better. And I'm using the front camera because I can't stand just talking to the phone without seeing myself. So now that I am done with that, I'm going to start my little tutorial slash review, because I did get I'm knocking it all over, the Mermaid collection from Wet n Wild. I got it all. So I got the entire box, and I wanted to kind of, oh Lord, I wanted to create a look and review for you guys. I literally cannot move any closer, so I'm going to try and zoom in on editing and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to get started with the eyes. So I'm going to lay down a NYX base, and this is the white one, so the color will be more intense. But I'm going to swatch them on my hands first so you guys can see how this works without anything underneath it, in case you want to just use it on your eyes as is. I'm going to start with these liquid eyeshadows because these are really intriguing. So the first one, which I'll do some different footage for you guys, is called Aquatic Prism, and it's the really pretty green, but it has a lot of like blue and purple reflection. So I'm gonna swatch it on my hand first. It's a little doe foot like this. You put the tube down, and that is what it looks like. I think that's really pretty. It comes off really green, but like out of the light it comes off blue. I think that is gorgeous. It is a bit sheer, like I can see some skin under there, but I'm gonna put it on the base. I'm not sure which colors I'm gonna use, but this is Aquatic Prism, is Lara's Necklace, and this one is green as well. So maybe the other one's supposed to be more blue, and this is green. So I'm gonna swatch it. There they are next to each other. This one's more of an emerald green, and this is more of a tealy green. So I really like this green. Maybe I'll use that one. I haven't done a green look in some time. Oh, and by the way, the packaging has all these mermaid colors on it. Not colors, scales. That's the word. So now this one is, it's really hard to read the labels. This is Moonlight Majesty. They all have some sort of green reflection to them. So I'm just gonna pull this out. And this one is purple. This is definitely the most sheer so far. So far it is pretty sheer. And then this one is Mysterious Nights. This is the black one. So I'm gonna swatch this, and you can see that right there. And again, it's got a bit of a green undertone, but for the most part it is black. So that's what they all look like in the sunlight. Very pretty. This is the Aquatic Prism. I'm gonna put this on my lids and we'll see what happens. I'm just using the applicator that comes with it because I think that's what you're supposed to use. So I'm just filling in my lid. It's kind of odd because I don't really know how you're supposed to like blend it out. So I guess that is how that is supposed to go. I'm gonna just tap it out with my fingers. That definitely moves, that removes like a lot of product, so I'm not gonna do that. I think these are more of like a topper, like a lid topper, but I'm going to make them work accordingly. To go about this is just kind of lay it on with the doe foot and then blend it out. Now with 2 coats, this is extremely pretty. And I'm just kind of lightly patting it, but there's no real way to blend it out, so I would say definitely put a shadow underneath it. Like I just put the base down and it's a little bit patchy. So I think these are something that definitely need a little bit of work or like a little bit of assistance with, and I could also be using them completely wrong. I didn't watch anybody else's tutorials with them just because I wanted to come in really unbiased. The only thing I did watch was Jeffree Star's video saying that they were a thing and they were going to be out and when to get them and where to get them. I'm just going to go into this palette here, this is my Makeup Geek one, and use some of these shadows to kind of create a more full look. So I'm going to go into Secret Garden, which is a very similar color to what is on my lid. and I'm gonna just blend this over top. It's just a little bit darker, so like I think this underneath the other, like the other shadow would be really good, like underneath the one I have on. So maybe next time that can be a look, but I want this to embrace the Midnight Mermaid fantasy. And obviously so while I do this, talk to you guys a little bit more, I definitely am going to be doing some more drag inspired makeup tutorials soon, so that you guys can see how I'm feeling and like what I'm inspired by. And then DragCon is coming up next weekend, I believe, and I will be there. So I will probably vlog some things, and if not, I will just come back and talk to you about it. I will be meeting Jeffree Star, so we'll see if there will be a exposed video. Now I'm just going to highlight a little bit with one of these shadows. This is Phantom. It's another duochrome, but I'm gonna blend this just on the outer part. This is gonna be like a really intergalactic mermaid look, because there's gonna be so much reflect. But yeah, DragCon is coming up. I don't know what I'm doing for my makeup. I don't know what I'm wearing. I was gonna do like a Trixie Mattel kind of like cosplay look, but I didn't have time to do all of that while I was doing Halloween videos, which I did film like 4 or 5 over the summer. So I want to do 31 days of Halloween, but it might be end up being 15 days of Halloween. I hope you guys can see, like, it's kind of like a Ursula look, which I always want to look like Ursula. Okay, so I am going to put on liner now, and the collection just come with 3 liners right here, and they are a metallic finish. If you can see the tip, I really love the packaging on these, even though it's just a regular mega liner, but with a nice kind of finish at the top, and they say limited edition. And this is there. I feel like I'm flashing you. This is the gray one, and this is in Triton's Shimmer, or Trident's Shimmer. Yeah, Trident, all the same. So I'm going to brush this on. It's like a little brush, kind of. And that is it right there. Definitely very reflective and pigmented. The next thing is called Sea Dreams, and this is a blue. And this one seems to be a little bit runnier just by taking it out. This one I know people were having problems with. You can see it is quite sheer. So definitely this one, I heard like even if you layer it, it doesn't get very opaque. And this one is Sea Symmetry. A nice green, as you guys can see, like everything really complements each other. Like there is a liner that goes with the liquid eyes. So I am going to do, I think I'm going to do the gray. I think that'll be a fun look because we have purple and greens. So let's do some gray. They're kind of messy. Like they come out a little bit chunky on the brush. Go on really nice. They do have an odd smell though. They smell kind of chemically, which I know bugs some people more than others, but yeah, there is a bit of a chemical smell. So there is our liner. You can see it came out pretty good. Like I think it goes on really nicely. Very smooth, especially for a drugstore liner. So now I'm going to do the rest of my face, and just to cut time, I'm going to do it off camera. Because there's nothing really from this collection that goes on your face underneath. So I am going to do that, and I will be right back. Okay, so the rest of my face is now on, and I look alive and like I have actually received sleep, which I've actually been sleeping very well and waking up at like a normal person's time. So maybe my sleep patterns are back to normal, who knows. But I'm going to show you guys the piece de resistance of this entire thing, and that is the highlighter everyone is losing their minds over. I will show you. It's got the Seductive Mermaid. She's very curvy. And this is the highlighting bar, and it is in Midnight Moon, and when you open it, it opens from the side like so. You get this, and it is a mermaid tail. It's so reflective. I'm going to swatch it for you guys, and that is just on my finger, but when you put it on the hand, it is like, hello, super bright. You can see, like, it actually shows up on pale skin, which is something that sometimes with these gold highlights you don't get that blinding light. So I'm gonna take a fan brush like this one, and I'm going to highlight my face. So I'm just gonna go over it like this, make sure I pick up enough product, and give it a whirl. Already, that's one little back and forth. You guys can see that it is, I mean, I'm applying with a heavy hand because I want this to be like gagging for this highlight. It is so pretty. Like, when you think of a mermaid highlight, this is what I think of. It is gold, it's slightly green. So I'm gonna go down my nose because now I'm just like, want to bathe in this. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the Cupid's bow. I feel like the Cupid's bow is the place that you really see the effect. Oh no, it's kind of hard with this fan brush. There we go. Oh, oh, yeah. Give that a little moment there. I'm just gonna blend this out on the bottom, kind of buff it in. Yeah, that just gave me like lip highlight to the gods. I have worn one of these colors, and I believe it was this one, Coral Crown. So I'm gonna swatch this one for you guys first. It does, okay, I'm gonna show you guys. See how there's like this suction effect? Like, so you push it down and the tube looks full, and then you pull it out and you can see all the space. Now it's still pretty full, but I feel like there's a lot of space because usually when it pops out like this, it's because there's air. So when I push it down and it pops back out like that, it's usually because there's air in there pushing it out. So, I mean, it's pretty full, but scraping the sides, I can see, can you see this little line right here? I can see where it is. And this is Coral Crown. That was a really big swatch, but it is a lovely copper color. This is like a melted penny kind of look. But this is their metallic Mega Last liquid cat suit looks. And look, the little cat suit woman is like, got a little tail. This is Siren's Jewel, and that is super pretty. Like, looking at it in the mirror, this one is not as metallic as the other one. Now this one is Harbor a Crush. I think everyone's kind of in love with this one because it's the most neutral. I'm gonna wipe off a little bit here so you guys can see. Can you see how the applicator kind of has a little dip? I don't know if all the Mega Last cat suits have those because I never had one before. These are my first like full range from Wet n Wild. But that little dip just really grips onto your lips and gets all the way in there, and I love that. So this one is kind of like in between Coral Crown, right? Coral Crown, and like a mauvey pink. And I'm actually going to use this color on my lips. But it's like a mauvey pinky color. It's a little bit dark. And this one, which is my favorite in the two, because y'all know I love a good blue lip, is Sea Seduction. I love a good blue lip. I think it's so pretty. Okay, see that all that empty space right there? And I don't know if it's because in the box they were packaged this way and they should be this way. There is what is this? Sea Seduction. So I'm gonna put this one on my lips. This is Harbor a Crush. Gotta kind of mix it because it does separate a bit. So it has a nice application. It's very smooth. So this is the result. I think it really looks like Charmed from Lime Crime, which I do have. I just don't know where it is, otherwise I would do a comparison. But yeah, that is the end of this look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back on here on my regular filming and editing and uploading schedule. I'm probably going to film another video today just so I have another one in the works for you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this look, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.